Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's Natalie here for another video. Today I'm going to be talking about shipping out orders for my small business. So some of you guys may know I have an online boutique, Truco Styles, and I'll link it right here. And with my online boutique, it's only online, so I do a lot of packaging and a lot of shipping. So if you want to see how I package all of my orders, click the video down below. I just put that up. So this video is going to be solely about the shipping process. I think it's necessary to say that shipping is not going to be a one-size-fit-all model for every single business. So go ahead and make sure you tailor this to fit your needs and your business. Okay, so with my clothing store, I ship out orders ranging from under 1 pound to up to 3 to 4 pounds, depending on how many clothes my customers purchase. I wasn't really sure if I should use USPS, FedEx, UPS, or what I should use. So honestly, I just went for what seemed the easiest for me, and I use USPS mainly because I like to do priority mail. I found that priority mail was probably the most inexpensive for my business. When I do priority mail, it ranges from anywhere from $6 to $9, depending on how big the package is and how far the package is going. Honestly, let me just tell you guys how I do it. I'm going to include a video here as I'm talking. So I use ShipStation.com, and it's a monthly subscription service that helps for shipping with small businesses. You can link it up through your Squarespace, your Shopify, your Wix, your BigCommerce, or whatever other e-commerce store that you use. I honestly use Squarespace, and so it's really easy to link those two together. So whenever I get an order, if I go to ShipStation.com, that order is sitting right there waiting for me to package it up and send it out. And from there, I'm able to add the weight of the package, and I'm able to add the service that I want to use, which I found that USPS is the cheapest, at least for me. Out of UPS, USPS, and FedEx, I just use USPS. And so when I click on USPS, and I will really just go through the different services on ShipStation, and if it's under 1 pound, if it's less than 16 ounces, then it qualifies for first class mail. First class mail for me took about 3 days, 2 to 3 days, and it's less than $4 usually. So that's a really, really inexpensive option. However, not everybody gets something that's under a pound. So if it's between 1 pound, if it's anywhere between 1 to 2 pounds in that range, I will then do priority mail, and that priority mail tends to cost $7 to $8. And if it's bigger than 2 pounds, then it's going to be closer to $9 or $10. And so that's how much it costs for me when I do my shipping. And from there, it's really cool because I'm able to put in the customer's address. Actually automatically populates from my Squarespace account when they check out, so their address is already there. I'll add the weight of the package, I'll add the service, like do I want to do priority mail, do I want to do first class mail, and when I do priority mail or first class mail, it'll then tell me the cost. Once it tells me the cost, then I just click on create a label, and it will automatically create a label with a tracking number, and it'll automatically pay for it through my ShipStation account. I have like funds uploaded on my ShipStation account, so it's really easy. From there, I just print out my label, I print out my invoice, like my receipt for the customer, and I just package up my order and I put it to the post office. So I mean, the process is really, really easy because of ShipStation. So I would say if you're new and if you're confused and don't really know what to do, I would really, really recommend you checking out ShipStation or something like it in order to like start off your shipping process. Now, some other questions that I've gotten is 2 questions. The first one is, do I use my own materials or do I use the post office materials? So when I first started out, I wasn't sure what to do. I went and I bought poly mailers, and I went and bought boxes. And it really served its purpose. It worked. It was there when I had an order come through. I'll easily package up my order and I shipped it off. However, when I started to run out of the right size boxes, or when I started to run out of my poly mailers, I was gonna go purchase more, but then I noticed that I was doing priority mail. And if you do priority mail, then you can get free priority mail boxes and envelopes and packages from the post office. Cool fact, if you go to USPS, your local post office, and if you do priority mail, you can get the packages stuff for free. Anyways, I got about 8 of these big envelopes, and then I got about 8 of these flat rate envelopes, and you literally can just go in and grab them, and it's totally free. So I stopped purchasing my own materials, and now I just do the priority mail boxes and packages from the post office. That works for me because I do priority mail. Now, if I run into a customer who buys something that is less than a pound and they qualify for first class mail, then I can no longer use the priority mail packages, and that's when my packaging comes into hand. And I still have a few of those things left, a few of my own packaging. So if you know that you're going to be doing like a jewelry business or selling lashes or something that's going to be less than a pound, then I would recommend getting your own packaging, because I mean, you probably won't want to do priority mail. It's going to be an unnecessary expense, in my opinion. So that's that as far as packaging goes. I really just now use the post office materials because they're free, because I pay for the postage through ShipStation, and paying for the postage through ShipStation is significantly more inexpensive than if I bought it through the post office. The other day I went to the post office and priority mail packaging was like $17, or like to pay for the postage was like $17. But through ShipStation it was only $8. So ShipStation, they partner with those carriers to make it a lot more inexpensive to ship out orders. So you got to check it out. It literally has saved lives. Okay. Another question I get is, how much do I charge for shipping? So my shipping tends to be between $6 to $8. Most people won't buy things that are bigger than 2 pounds. So it really stays between $6 to $8. Because of that, I just do a one flat rate shipping rate for my customers of $6. Sometimes I change it depending on the season. If it's the holiday season, I'll do free shipping. If it is like a normal time and I know that I'll have like people buying lighter pieces like little sundresses or little earrings or whatever, then I might make it $5 because the shipping will be a lot cheaper. And right now it's the winter time, people are buying sweaters and all type of crazy heavy stuff, so it's about $6 right now. And that works for me because although their packaging might end up being $8, it might cost me $8 to ship out their order. I will just put the extra funds somewhere in the price of the actual clothing. Let's say I have a dress and I was gonna originally sell it for $24, but I only want to charge $6 for shipping. So instead of charging the customer the full $8, I'll just go ahead and make the dress, I don't know, $25 or $27 to offset the price for shipping. Hopefully that makes sense. I could go and charge my customer $10 for shipping to make sure that every expense is covered and to make sure that everything is paid for. But honestly, that's when you start seeing a low conversion rate on your checkout page, meaning people will go to checkout and you'll just see people leaving at the checkout page because they're seeing that the shipping is way too expensive. So yes, I want to be able to have my expenses paid for, but I also want to have paying customers. So because of that, I'm okay with keeping my shipping at a low rate. Somebody else asked the question of, do I accept returns and refunds and things like that? I would say yes. So something really important is I have my shipping policy on my page. I'll link that page down below so you guys can check out my shipping policy. But really, I just visited popular boutiques. I looked at their shipping policy. I had no idea what to do. So I took theirs and edited it to my liking, meaning when you go look at mine, edit it to your liking. So I allow full refunds, only because I'm sure of the quality of my clothing. I know that my quality is good on my clothing, and if it wasn't, I wouldn't sell it to you. So because of that, if someone wants a refund, it must really be for a specific reason. But moving on to one of the last things is, I got a few comments saying like, I'm a little overwhelmed, I'm nervous about getting a lot of orders and not being able to handle it. That is the beauty of a processing and handling time. So it's really important that you set a specific processing and handling time, which is a time where you're going to allow yourself to process your orders, to package your orders, and to prepare your orders before you actually ship it out. You want to make that known somewhere on your website. So I let that be known on my website in 2 places. Number 1, when you go to my shipping page, you'll see that I say, please allow 1 to 2 business days for your order to be processed. Also, when customers, as soon as they check out and they purchase, they'll get an email saying, please allow 1 to 2 days for your order to be processed and handled. That's really important that they know, because I don't want customers thinking like, oh my gosh, I did 2-day shipping, it's been 2 days, my package is not here. Yes, honey, that's because I need like 1 to 2 days to get it together, and then you can expect it to come in 2 to 3 days. And so that's how my process is, because it's important that I have time to package the order. Also, like, don't stress yourself out. set your handling time, your processing time for what you need. If you know that you need a lot of time because you're in school or you're a new mother or whatever else might be the case, then let that be known, but let your processing time be known and stick to it. Let's say that something does happen. So for instance, it was Black Friday and I told my customers that they would have 1 to 2 days of processing time, 2 days for shipping. And I did that in my timeline, but for whatever reason outside of my own control, when I viewed the tracking for those orders, I could tell that it was gonna come like 2 days late. So I emailed those customers and I gave them a free shipping discount for their following orders because I felt bad that, you know, they were gonna get their stuff late. It was outside of my control, but I'm not gonna just say, it's not my fault. No, I'm gonna follow up, because if I was a consumer and I paid for a certain shipping, I want my stuff on time or I'm gonna complain and I want a full refund. So it's really important that whatever you choose to do, choose what works best for you. Just make sure you can keep up with it and just be responsive with your customers. Don't be afraid to communicate with your customers. You're not perfect, nobody is. It's a human ran business, so you know, we're all human. It's understandable. So all in all, I just want to say, like, really the theme of this whole video and everything that I'm going to put out here going forward is do what works best for you. You don't have to be something that you're not. Be totally yourself. Do what's going to be comfortable for you, because at the end of the day, you want to be comfortable and you want to be happy with what you're doing so that your customers can receive the best service that you're able to give them. It's all about the customer. It's all about, you know, we're here to service other people. So it's important that you keep other people in mind. You're not just here for the money, but you're here to serve them. And really, you want repeat customers. I make the most money in my business with having repeat customers. So I just want to say, like, make sure you do what works best for you. Don't just copy somebody else. And also, no matter what, if you mess up, because this is going to be new for you, most likely if you're watching this video, it's going to be a new process. It's okay to mess up, but just make sure that you give the best service that you can give your customers so they have the best experience with your business. At the end of the day, that's why you're in business, right? To serve other people. So just keep the money, you know, keep it in hindsight, but the forefront should be your customers. The forefront should be your customer service. And it should just be all about how can you better serve the people who want to shop or come and spend money at your business. That's pretty much all I really had to say. If you guys have more questions, please leave comments down below. I really just try to answer what I can think of and what people asked me in previous videos. So if I missed something, I apologize. Leave a comment down below what you guys want to see next from my channel. I love, you know, making videos of you guys' requests because I know that I'm better serving y'all here on my channel. I love you guys so much. Make sure you click the like button if you liked and enjoyed this video and if you want to see more like it. And lastly, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet to get more videos like this one. All right, you guys, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing night, day, morning, whatever time you guys are watching this, and I will see you guys later.